Alright, what is up YouTube? Brought you guys this Mach Strike theme deck just because I've been using it on the TCGO and it's been pretty useful, this deck right here. And I actually kind of wanted to bring it to you guys to show you my opinion of how the deck works, how I use it. I mean, it's probably the same as how anyone else would use it. With this deck, you can potentially get a stage 3 and attack with it on your second turn. This deck is really broken. So let's get into this. See what all comes in this theme deck pack here. There's a lot of stuff that I don't use, but if it's your thing, you can. Whoa, I didn't know it came with the flip coin. That's cool. Garchomp flip coin. That aside. Alright. So everything here comes in that pack for you. Got the holo, promo, Garchomp. Actually, I held it upside down, I'm sorry. I think that's in your view, right about there. Try to get some of that shine off so you can see the card. Alright, don't know what this is. Never seen this before. This is what's new in the Pokemon trading card game. Oh, so it's just showing you Prism cards, whatnot, special rules, GX, card list, or yeah, card list. That's cool. How many cards? So there are 156 different cards you can get. That's a really big expansion, Pokemon. Put that to the side. Alright, we got some damage counters, burn counter, GX not coin. It's really weird. But these are garbage. I don't use these. I use dice because they're more convenient and a lot less of a mess. Set that aside. This beautiful coin I actually really like. Garchomp's face. Hopefully that glare's not in there for you too bad. This is actually going to be useful in a future video that I did promise you guys, but I have yet to make. This is actually what your side of the match is going to look like. Ugh. Oh, it has both sides. That's cool. Oh, wow, and Polian in the other. That's awesome. So this one actually has both sides. Prize cards, bench Pokemon, active, deck, discard pile. It's pretty cool. It's not very much to it, but it's Pokemon, so it shouldn't be. I actually probably try to lay that flat for you guys later. It has the rules on the back of it. Set that aside. I'm gonna need that because he's the star of the show. Move that away. Alright, so here's that card code for you guys. I don't know if you can see it. I can't see my screen right now. But without further ado, oh yeah, this awesome Garchomp Ultra Prism card for you, or deck box. Hold 60 cards easily. Let's get into the juices of this deck. So obviously we're running Garchomp, and I believe it's only one. So we have they didn't have these in order, which I guess is because if you want to play right away, it's not organized. But I'm gonna try and get these in order for you guys. So we got 4 fighting energy so far. Riolu, Gabite, another fighting energy, another fighting energy. Alright, so I'm gonna do you guys a favor so you don't have to sit here and watch me organize everything, and speed this up for you. Alright, so to get to the root of this deck, we got Garchomp as our main attacker, Lucario as a support. So Garchomp, you're going to want to play Gible in your active on your first turn, if you can. So Gible on the active allows you to bench Riolu, perfect world, play an energy on Gible, and that energy allows you to Ascension. So once you Ascension, Gible becomes Gabite, and it's your turn ends. Before you do that, even you could Hammer Ball to try to make sure you get Garchomp into your hand. If you Garchomp into your hand, on your next turn you can then evolve. Or if you don't have it that turn, let's say you Howl for your first turn, your next turn you Timer Ball, and then Howl again, or what it may be. You really just want to essentially get Gible into Gabite on your first turn with an energy. You do that, also, meanwhile Riolu's on the bench for your first turn. End turn, at this point, you're perfect. Second turn, you can then evolve Riolu into Lucario, and then also evolve Gabite into Garchomp using Timer Ball, or you can try and draw into it with Howl to do that. If you don't have Riolu or Gabite on your first turn, try to find them, because that will get you the cards you need to start off this game perfect. This theme deck is broken. So by having these two, you can Precognitive Aura to search your deck for any card. Garchomp, second turn, 2 energy, you're doing 50 damage to any Pokemon on the field. 50 damage, second turn, stage 3, perfect. Search your deck for any card, perfect. Any damage done to a Garchomp while you're setting this up within the first 2 turns, Big Malasada, he'll damage and special condition, because you Precognitive Aura, you're guaranteed to get this card. Also, if your third turn comes, you place a third energy, you're now doing Royal Blades for 100 damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. If your opponent's active Pokemon if your opponent's using a theme deck, that's a one-hit KO for almost any Pokemon. Some go to 120, some go to 130. That's okay, because with Lucario on your bench, you can Precognitive Aura. If they have 120 hit points, use that Aura to get Kukui. You play Kukui and draw 2 cards. You're not really worried about those 2 cards. You can set up a second Garchomp if you want, because that's actually a good idea in case this one does get knocked out. But 150 hit points is really hard to one-hit KO, and even 2-hit KO for the theme deck. It's possible, but they're gonna have to work for it, same as you did. But let's say they have 120 hit points. You can use that aura to find a Kukui, which allows you to do 20 more damage for each of your attacks this turn. So then you hit Royal Blades for 120. That's one-hit knockout. Anything above 120 is still not a problem for this deck. Anything up to 200, that's GX range. That's Tauros. That's not really Gardevoir. Gardevoir, it's a big hit for Gardevoir, but it would not one-hit KO. But this deck can one-hit KO EX and GX Pokemon, like a Buzzwole. This is with one-hit KO. There's a lot of Pokemon that's one-hit KO because this Royal Blades is 100 damage. But if you play Cynthia during this turn, this attack does 100 more damage. So you're doing 200 damage in one attack with this card. It's not even an EX, not even a GX, so it's a one-price card, not too risky to have out there, and you're one-hitting GX Pokemon. You use Cynthia. If you didn't even have Cynthia in your hand, you Aura for it. Aura for Cynthia, you play it, shuffle your hand, cool. You're not too worried about what's in your hand at this point. Because you have your Garchomp, you have your Lucario, you're good to go. You Aura for the Cynthia if it's not in your hand, play Cynthia, you're doing 200 damage for this attack. Again, if you don't have your second Cynthia, you Aura for it, another 200 hitter. That's 2 GX Pokemon, that's 4 prize cards right there. At this point, you're not worried at all in this game. Also, cards in this deck, what were the item cards that allowed you? There was the book, I forget what it's called, it's a newer card. If I can find it, Pal Pad. Spell pad allows you to search for two discarded supporter cards and put them back into your deck, which allows you to then aura for the Cynthia again. I'm telling you guys, this deck is broken. If you want to play theme deck versus theme deck, this is the theme deck. This is there is no theme deck better than this theme deck. This theme deck is put together so perfectly. You need a basic Pokemon, you have 2 Nest Balls. If you need, you know, anything, this deck is just put together so perfectly. I don't think you can lose using this theme deck against any other theme deck. It's very consistent. You have enough of each copy to play it. You guys, you know, are good to go. This theme deck will save your life. That's everything for you guys. Make sure you take advantage of that card code if you got here first. Leave a like if you like what you saw. Comment down in the description of if you agree or if you disagree. I mean, this is obviously my opinion. If you agree or disagree, leave a comment in the comment section below to let me know. Also, I will be trying. I will do an edited Garchomp deck, which I'm gonna try not to include EX or GX, but if I have to, I will, and show you guys how that turns out. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment, like, subscribe so you do not miss another one, you guys. See you guys in the next one.